Hey guys, Mike the Gaming Dad here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at another of the verified creator mods on the creations tab within Skyrim. And there has actually been another mod added since I released my last video a few days ago. I think it might have been added the same day. But this one is the Bard's College expansion. Now, I'm not going to be reviewing that today. I'm going to continue with my original plan, but I will be reviewing that very soon on the channel. And I am excited to try that. I'm expecting good things from that mod. But what we're going to be doing today is looking at Legendary Dungeons Nordic Secrets. So this is another mod made by the same creator who made Dwarven Delves, and that is Trainwiz. So if you remember back to the start of the year when I looked at this mod, this was actually quite a good one. 2 new dungeons to explore, hours and hours of content, really detailed with lots of stuff to find. I actually played this again after I did the video. And spent a good few hours in each dungeon, so that one was very good. So I'm expecting big things from Nordic Secrets as well. So let's have a look at what this one contains. Explore dungeons straight out of Legend. Legendary Dungeons brings locations from Elder Scrolls Online into Skyrim, adding sprawling dungeons filled with new factions, enemies, items and secrets. Furthermore, each dungeon features a secret second dungeon within it. Plunge the deepest depths and find yourselves in sanctums and engines not seen by mortal eyes in aeons. So, Legendary Dungeons Nordic Secrets features 2 brand new adventures. And the first one is Direfrost Keep. A strange alliance of rogue Atronachs has invaded the ancestral home of Clan Direfrost, seeking ancient powers. But the dead and buried of these once mighty witch hunters aren't about to take that lying down. Face a group of strange Draugr and Wights as they attempt to take back their home from the anarchic Atronachs and their mysterious backer. Delve into the deepest crypts of Direfrost and you might find that the Direfrosts might not have been the first to settle these mountains. If you smother a powerful flame, be prepared to brave ancient Falmer dangers in the Forlorn Sanctum. Though the cave has long sank into the ice, an entryway can still be found within Tolvald's cave. And then the second location, Castle Thorn. Long ago, the powerful vampire Lady Thorn was struck down by a group of unknown adventurers. Since then, her vast estates have sat empty. Her last living descendant claims that before her death, she struck a cursed bargain to return and wreak havoc, but nobody has seen him in months. Something sinister is lurking in this house, and it might not just be a vampire. If you choose to explore this sprawling gothic fortress, you might just find yourself in a realm awfully familiar, but make no mistake, the Sea of Spires is anything but friendly. The entrance to Castle Thorn can be found within Darkfall Cave. Also, we're going back to Darkfall Cave. Okay, there we go. So yeah, 2 new dungeons and 2 new areas. So we've got Castle Thorn, the Sea of Spires, and we have Direfrost Keep and the Forlorn Sanctum. So let's have a look at some of the screenshots then. Okay. That looks to be quite a large maze of walkways, I'm assuming. So that must be Castle Thorn. Yeah, very creepy. Yeah, the locations do look to be good. Oh gosh. Oh, is that that must be, where is it? The Sea of Spires. Oh no, yeah, that looks awfully like the Soulcairn. Probably my least favourite area in the entirety of Skyrim, so I hope it's not borrowed too much from that place, because yeah, I always, it's a shame because the Dawnguard DLC is my favourite, and it's got my favourite location in the entire game as well, but really annoyingly, to get to it normally you have to have done this part, and it's just, it's just a, for me it's a get in there, do what you need to do and get out kind of location, so. Wow, yeah. I mean, the other mod by Trainwiz was that the locations were, as I said at the start, were quite large, so Doesn't look like this one's going to be any different. Ah yeah, so those look like shrines to Auriel, so yeah, that makes sense with it being ancient Falmer. Yeah, typical snow elf architecture. And then more vampire shenanigans. There we go, there's another shrine to Auriel. Yeah, looks interesting. So yeah, so the first location, so we need to go to Darkfall Cave, and we need to go to Tolvald's Cave. So yeah, this is available for 400 Skyrim credits. So yeah, let's purchase this and yeah, dive straight in. Right, we should almost be at Tolvald's Cave now. I think it's this one, just located up here. I'm excited to try this out actually. It's been a while since I did a good dungeon crawl, especially somewhere new. Yeah, here we are. I'm trying to think what Tolvald's Cave is normally famous for. I think it's the location that when you've completed the No Stone Unturned quest, I think this is maybe where you get sent to pick up the crown. Hunter's Journal. After trailing the beasts for several days, I think we finally found their lair. It seems like their den is further in this cave. There may be more of them than we first thought, but after seeing the strange columns and pipes, there may be some sort of ruin here. My gran always said those places were full of treasures just waiting for the first person to find them. We've decided to make camp and try to clear out the animals and see if there is anything worth taking. Don't think that's a new journal, but yeah, I thought I'd read it anyway. I don't know what I am looking for in here, but hopefully it's fairly obvious. Oh, we have a troll. One dead troll. Yeah, I'm hoping it is obvious in here because this location is pretty expansive, if I remember. It's like 3 separate dungeons, and they're all infested with Falmer. Another troll. Ah, here we go, Direfrost Chasm. So it's not... not that far in actually, yeah. If you go up here, this leads you to the rest of the cave, but... yeah, you are literally just inside the entrance, which is good. Here we go, the Direfrost Chasm. Wonder what treasures await us in here. Started an alliance of Atronachs. Explore Direfrost Keep. Deep in an icy chasm, I have found the ruins of a massive keep. I should see what's inside. Okay, let's have a look around. Looks like we've got to go through here. was that? Ominous shaking. Looks like we've got to go through here, but... oh gosh. A load of Draugr attacking the Atronachs. Wonder how we get round. This is quite a weird architecture. Is that supposed to be like a grave? Quite freaky looking. I can hear breathing, heavy breathing. Oh, locked gate. Looks like they've killed a flame Atronach. How do we get through? Give me your fire salts. Direfrost Chasm. That's where we were earlier, isn't it? Same location. What we got down here? We go this way. I'm gonna guess no. So that's saying to go back through there. Wonder what's up here. Okay, so this just leads back up to the top. Yeah, that's where we came in, isn't it? The waterfall was in front of us. Okay. How do we get through that icy blocked path then? It says we need to go that way. It just says we need to explore the Direfrost, but... how do we get through? Looks like there's more to this room. But I don't think we could get through. Looks like they've beaten the Atronachs. So we can't... there's just an invisible barrier there stopping us going through that door. Cannot work out how to get round. I wonder if there's a hidden lever or something that we can pull that will open this. Can't see anything. Let's just look at the local map again. Strange that the entrance to this room is not showing up. Not there, sorry, I want to look at... So it doesn't tell me anything else on here. Let's just load up the creation. Where will it be? Is it on here? Yeah, creations. What does it say? A strange alliance of rogue Atronachs invade the ancestral home with Clan Direfrost seeking ancient powers, but the dead and buried of these once mighty witch hunters are about to take that lying down. Face a group of strange Draugr and Whites, they attempt to take back their home from the anarchic Atronachs and their mysterious backer. Delve into the deepest crypts of Direfrost and you might find the Direfrosts might not have been the first to settle these mountains. So it doesn't say anything else there. But if I go outside, I'm just going to try reload. I wonder if something maybe hasn't loaded altogether correctly. I wonder if I... Let's just try... Yeah, I'm going to reload and I'm going to take a lot of these off. Right, bear with me 1 second. Right, I've tried reloading the save. I restarted Skyrim just to see if something maybe hadn't loaded correctly when I downloaded the mod. And I've also tried loading it up without other mods installed, and I cannot find anything within here that shows how you're supposed to get through either the door or this icy wall in front of us. So, I mean, it may be obvious, I may be missing something quite obvious, but just in the interest of trying to keep the video moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to toggle collisions off, and we're just going to walk through here and go through this door that it's telling us to go through. So yeah, I apologise that I've had to do that, but yeah, I want to explore this dungeon. I don't want to be wandering around trying to work out how to get through a door, so maybe we're not supposed to go through this way, but YOLO, we are here now. Absolutely wrecking Draugr. I wonder what difficulty we're on, actually. Ah, Adept. That's from when I was testing out the new Spell Tome Craft mod. I'm going to leave it on that, actually, because I don't want to spend ages and ages fighting Draugr. I just want to explore. And gosh. Draugr are all locked in battle with the Atronachs. these the Fargrave Treads. We found our first new item. What am I getting attacked by here? Flame Anarch. Get some void salts from those. It's not really fire that I'm interested in. Don't know how easy this is going to be able to open master level. Forgot Scroll of Harmony and some glass gauntlets. Right, let's check this new item out. The Fargrave Treads. Conjuration spells cost 15% less to cast. Resist fire, 50% of fire damage. There we go. Witch Hunter's supply chest. Greater frost salts. And what those are needed for. Let's keep exploring. Is everything dead now? It would seem so. What have we got down here? Where's that shaking again? Direfrost Keep Crypts. We've got another way to go. I'm going to keep going in the direction that it's telling us to go for now. We can always come back through that door. This is the Sundered Corridor. It must be down below us. Fargrave Journal number 3. We have arrived at the keep, and even growing up in the towers of Fargrave, one can appreciate the sheer scale of it all. Cowl theorises that Clan Direfrost's profession as witch hunters may have sprung from their original role as wards of the Tetrarchs, that they turned their sacred duty into a way to become rich and build up their once mighty keep. Construction seems to have been done in stages, constantly building up and building up and building up, layers within layers. If the Frost Tetrarchs are here, they are deep within and deep below. This is a maze. Ancient Summit. What's this? Ice Heart. Oh, we don't seem to be able to do damage to that one. Oh, we killed him now. Direfrost Crypt's Key. Direfrost Cleaver. Summoned Daedra up to level 20 are sent back to Oblivion. Target takes 15 points of frost damage to health and stamina. I wonder if that location there, we were supposed to come there at some point. We've come there a bit early, because strange that we'd face a named boss that was carrying a key. And there was no sort of prompt to go up there. I'll try down here anyway, 'cause this is where it's directing us to go. It would seem. Ah, yes. What's this? A lost crypt. So maybe we, ah yeah, there we go. Crypt's key. So maybe we'd have been told to go up there if we didn't find that. Strange burial tombs, these. They remind me of the ones that were introduced in the... is it the Cause? When you go to explore that, is it that Aelid dungeon? Aelid Keep. Oh, that's a long way down. Fall off there. Gosh, we're going deep underground now. Good place if you ever need fire salts, though. It really is. Wouldn't be a bad location to play on survival mode, this. Oh, what have we got here? Who is this guy? Derader. Magdra or Cowl. Derader of the Elements. I feel like they'd have probably been a lot harder on yeah, higher difficulty. Where's Derader? Where's that Flame Atronach gone? Maybe it disappeared when we killed her. Fargrave Journal number 4. Oh, she's wearing a new, another unique pieces. Fargrave Gateway, 15% in Conjuration, 50% Fire, and the Cowl. Like how she's wearing them with ebony boots and ebony gauntlets, though. Detestable mortal life. I should have expected such a place to be guarded. Even now, the corpses of Clan Direfrost rise up to impede my anarchs, but Walking Dead aren't any match for a fully unbound Atronach. More importantly, we have found what we are looking for, a brazier, stinking of old magic and tied to an impassable and impossibly ancient door. The Frost Anarchs say they can sense something familiar and ancient behind that door. Cowl agrees with my sentiments that smothering the brazier's fire is the only way to open the door and proceed. Moreover, it may be keeping the tetrarchs contained entirely. The strongest of my frost spells don't even make the flame flicker, but we may have found a solution. While exploring some of the stores of the keep, we stumbled upon frost salts of unusually high quality. On a whim, I sprinkled them into the fire, which dimmed. These salts may have been taken from the tetrarchs. A portion of their power used to originally seal them away. We must tear this place apart until we find more. The Draugr will be of no concern, and once we free the Tetrarchs, nothing will be a concern anymore, ever. Okay. Right, we've got, yeah, we need to take these greater frost salts. What's it wanting me to take from her? Is it that? No, it just doesn't check, just won't. The thing won't come off. I'm going to drop this because I don't really need them. So what's our new objective now? Burn powerful frost salts and find powerful frost salts to dispel the ancient ritual. Okay. Right, so we've got lots of map markers now. And we've got 2 more frost salts this way. So I guess that's the way we need to go then, back up this corridor. And then we probably must burn them through here. Yeah, this looks like the flame that we have to put out. Now let's go find more of these powerful frost salts. Really is some tunnel, that. How are we doing now? Yeah, this is definitely the right way. Back across the impossibly high bridge. So it looks like one is in here somewhere. Is it through one of these corridors? No, I don't know how to get through there. We'll go through here, try and find this one first. What was it saying now? Back through. It's back leading us outside. Yeah, back out into the main hall. Gosh, there's loads of them. I don't want your iron shield. How are we doing? Looks like we may have found another one. Fargrave Journal number 1. It was fortune that blessed me, nothing more than an orphaned pauper on the streets of Fargrave with an utter immunity to the elements. It was fortune that I turned that immunity into power and an unmatched aptitude for spellcraft. It was fortune that I met my beloved Cowl, but it was the strength of will that got me to this point, forging this alliance, destroying those Atronachs and monarchs who would stand in our way. And now I look out over a sea of all kinds of elemental beings, frost, fire, shock, united in Fargrave through me, through us. The Atronachs that serve us, our Anax, are proof that old hatreds, old grudges, even those of Daedra, can die. Nothing will stop us. And a Direfrost Crusher. Same enchantment as the one-handed sword. Oh wow. It's an impressive location. This is from one of the stills, I think. Doesn't look like we've got to go up here, but I want to take a look at this. It's not letting us go this way. Because we'll get blown off. Completed, explore Direfrost Keep, defeat the Atronach army. Ah, maybe this is the way I was supposed to come. Oh, this is the other side of that door. So there must be a way of getting through here somehow. That isn't obvious to me. But yeah, come through here. Maybe, and it looks like it triggers the next milestone. I just couldn't work it out. Defeat the Atronach army. So you would come in through this way, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, that would make sense, because then we've done journal number 1 in here. We did it all a bit back to front, but... Where's that coming from? Is that below? I think it's below me. Yeah, here we are. Don't know why I'm backing away from that fire. It's not like it can do much harm. Oh, shiny things. Gimme, gimme, gimme. These giant mead barrels. We get ourselves a glass. Take that Daedra heart. I guess it's not this way then. Right, can we find the last of the fire salts, frost salts even? Probably a stairwell or something I've not found yet. Looking at this. Right, so it's definitely below. So this way. Doesn't feel like it would be this far down. We'll try it anyway. Oh, this is taking us the wrong way. Because we need to be going... Yeah, it must be another way up top for the last of the salts. Right, we need to be looking for somewhere at another stairwell or something that leads down. Can't say already that I'm loving this dungeon. The two Dwarven Delves one were definitely better. I mean, they were detailed, but this is incredibly difficult to navigate. That's not just saying that because I'm struggling to find my way around, but it does feel quite messy. Forgot here, Direfrost Ballista. Didn't find that earlier. Yeah, like, how do we get down there? They're literally below us, but it's just not clear how we get down. Skyrim dungeons are generally quite linear, like you can't normally get lost, and I'm not expecting it to be like that simple, but it's just not clear at all, is it, which way you're supposed to go? It says they're literally just down there. Cannot tell from that. There's no way of looking at these maps side on. You only get that flat view, so you can't tell if there's any of these are like stairwells. It does look like there's an area here that's not fully explored, but I don't know if that's just because I've not stood in that corner. Yeah, probably. Not going to survive that fall. Not a chance. This takes us out into the corner. Let's put the ones we've got into here first. Let's see what happens. Burn frost salts. Greater frost salts ×3 removed. So we've got loads of things crop up on our map now. Find powerful frost salts. It's more appeared. Oh, this is something's going weird here. I wonder if this is because I clipped through a wall. I've kind of made everything go a bit weird, but now everything's going very chaotic on my map. It's not actually saying we've burnt anything on there, is it? It's just saying... It's almost like removed them. Let me just reload. Wonder where are these powerful frost salts? I wonder where they are. Going to be ingredients. Oh no, sorry, greater frost salts. Quest items cannot be removed from your inventory. How do we get down to you? Right, let's reload right back at the start. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip through the wall the other way. See if that doesn't break everything. So it looks like something's gone very weird. So if it wants you to get through this door, there's definitely no lever or something I'm missing. There we go. Right, we're in. We're in this way. Is it going to give us the... We're going to get, what was it, the thing that it said, defeat the army or something like that. There we go, defeat the Atronach army. Yeah, there's the first of the journals. I'm going to pick these up. I just feel like it would be easy to miss those frost salts because they don't appear as a yeah, something you need to collect. At least not now, anyway. Right, we've got the crypt key. I'm not going to bother picking up all the fire salts now. I just want to kind of get through and see what happens. See if we can find this second... the second journal and the final frost salt that we're missing.
someone there.
Read Dreda's final journal. There we go, right. It's come up again. Right, it's disappeared. She's no longer showing as a quest marker now. Let's see what happens if we put them in here. Is he going to mark them off as burned? Greater frost salts removed. No, it hasn't done, and now it's puts her back as a marker. It's now saying there's something there when there's not. There's definitely something very odd going on with this mod. Doesn't appear to be working as intended. It could be because, like I say, I had to clip through that wall, but... Let's just go back and kill her so it changes the quest log. Yeah, right, read the final journal. Where is it? Fargrave Journal 4. Right, find the frost salts. So now it should say we've got 2 of those. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and... We'll get the 3rd one, and then this last one, the one that isn't appearing, I'm going to clip through the wall and see if we can find the location and work our way back. See where the entrance to it is. We might do that now, actually. It says it's there. So let's just try this. TCL. Right, can we get down here? So it's a tiny little room. One long corridor. So we've got a stairwell. Where's this stairwell lead? Oh, we've got a door there. Which doorway is that? Cannot work out where this is, but we've got stairwells anyway. This one doesn't appear to go anywhere. No, we're clipping out the map now. If you're not used to using console commands, you're probably thinking, what am I doing here? But I'm going to turn clipping back on. I'll work out how we get into this bottom bit. So this is where the journal is. How do we get to this stairwell? What was I missing? What is this? There's something very weird going on here, because there should be a doorway here, it looks like. There isn't. Yeah, either way, I don't know how you're supposed to get in there otherwise. Let's just try this one this way. What is going on here? Upside down door. Right, okay. Let's fly out with the map and get us back to... Yeah, let's have a look where we need to be. Where's the fourth one? Through there. So it's back up there. Let's just go float through. Where do we need to be? Over here. I am sorry about this, guys. This is not how I intended having to do this, but... I mean, hopefully it's just me that's experiencing this and there's something very eerie gone on with my... Am I coming the right way here? Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this is just me and I've just got very unlucky with this mod. Maybe there's an update or something come down and I've not downloaded it. But if there is something wrong with it, then I would rather me purchase it and test it and find that there's something wrong with it than the other people pay for it and then realise it's broken. There we go, right, we found all four. Are we going to be able to proceed? That is the million-dollar question. What's it saying on here now? Right, so it's now saying we've defeated the Atronach army, which is good. So it's just... Yeah, find powerful frost swords to dispel the ancient ritual. It's not saying we've completed that. That's still showing as unmarked. As uncompleted, sorry. Which worries me that this next bit's not going to work. wonder if I've got become ethereal on this save. Oh no, I don't have a lot of shouts. I don't have to deal with these stairwells any longer. Right, here's the moment of truth. Oh, it has worked. There we go. Well, that's good at least. At least we can continue. Reach the depths of the Forlorn Sanctum. Ah, and here is the Shrine of Auriel, or Statue of Auriel that we saw on one of the images.
Who dares disturb my rest?
Frozen Thrallwhite. Sit down. Quite strong weapons. It could be certainly could be a problem if I had turned the difficulty up to somewhere where it would be relatively challenging. Human flesh? What is that doing down here? More importantly, why is that down here? Slightly unnerving. Is this a dead end? It appears so. I guess we go back up. How do we get across there? Is it that doorway there? Do we just need to go down? Somehow. Oh, this is a new way. Quite difficult to navigate, again, aren't they? It's just lots of dead ends. Am I supposed to just jump down there? Or do I go round? Doesn't feel like you would just jump down there. And the map's so... the map just doesn't really give any indication of how you get down. I like the design of those frozen these frozen guys though, because they're sort of, yeah, like the spectral, but you can kind of see that they are wearing the ancient Falmer armor. It looks quite cool. It's a shame that they disappear after you get rid of them. Quite fancy myself some more sets of that ancient Falmer armor. Entering the deep caverns. Wow, look at that. Destroy the Frost Tetrarchs.
Death comes for
These things. How do we destroy them? Into Direfrost Keep. Oh gosh. Nomeg Okras. Nomeg Tiris. Giant frost Atronax, aren't they? Let's just see what one of these is like on Legendary. too bad with this ridiculous sword. That's 3 of them down. Why is the 4th one not appearing? Ah, there we go. No make it dim out. Completed an alliance of Atronachs. Now can we go in here? Enter Direfrost Keep. Chest of Gratitude. What do we get as our prize? The Iceberg Amulet. Opponents that get too close take 10 points of frost damage per second. It feels like the enchantment on this is begging to be learned. Claymore of Ice. Enemies are frozen solid for 5 seconds. It feels like the enchantment on this is begging to be learned. And resist 90% of frost damage, but you take 75% more fire damage. It feels like the enchantment on this is begging to be learned. Okay. So nothing happens when we equip them. So begging to be learned makes me think, do you have to destroy them? Do you get something better if you destroy them maybe? And learn it? Don't need to do that. Yeah, so an Ancient Falmacurus, necklace and sword. Right, let's go through here then. Direfrost Keep. This just sent me back. Yeah. So weird how we couldn't get through here. Let's go find ourselves an enchanting table and see what happens when we destroy these items. Right, Tyre, let's go to Whiterun. No one's there. I'm just going to save in case nothing good happens.
Divine.
Right, here goes nothing. Iceberg Amulet. Is you want to destroy this item and learn its effects? Yes. You learn the Iceberg Skin enchantment from destroying this item. Bulwark of Blizzards. You learn the Blizzard's Embrace enchantment from destroying this item. And Claymore of Ice. The Ice Bite enchantment. Ice Bite target takes 5 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Blizzard's Embrace increases frost resistance by 90%. So that has taken off the issue with fire, hasn't it? It looks like a double-edged sword. And that's just maybe. Wondering, I don't think is my enchanting skill on this save not that good. It's probably potential that it's I haven't. It's not one I've really used yet. No, it's quite high. Let's. Do I have any enchanting potions? No, I don't. Oh, we've got one there. Potion of Fortifying Enchanting. Let's see what happens when I take that. Select a Grand Soul Gem. Right, so that's just 70. That's just now gone up to 17 points. What about Blizzard's Embrace? Increases frost resistance by 300%. Okay, I don't think we need that much. Then what's this? Iceberg Skin. So that hasn't changed. 10% of frost damage and stamina per second. Okay, so you just get some new enchantments from them. I thought it may be maybe stronger. It's a weird thing to put that. It feels like the enchantment on this is begging to be learned. It makes it feel like maybe you get something more, but the only thing I can see from those three was nothing changed with that enchantment, and nothing changed with that either. The only one that changed was that you no longer have the issue with fire. But yeah, anyway, so that's the first location explored. We're now going to head up to we'll head up to the second location, which is a path well trodden for me, which is all the way up here, Darkfall Cave. First off, I'm just going to go to my home and drop off my stuff so we are no longer as encumbered. Because we picked up quite a lot in there, didn't we? Yeah, I like a lot of the location has a lot of promise, and I like a lot of the new stuff you get. It just felt very, very messy for me. And we kind of got off to a bad start, didn't we, by not being able to even get into the dungeon. And as you can see in here, this is generally the save that I do a lot of these mods on, because I've got the Silent Hills Moon stuff in there. I've got the Initiate stuff in here. I've got the Arquebus from, yeah, that mod. Vunak's work, I think that's from the other dungeon, Dwarven Delves. Yeah, pretty much everything is in here on this save that I've done. Mad Alchemist gear as well. I covered that very briefly in the other the mod I did a few days ago. Scrap Hair Visage. Yeah, anyway, let's get ourselves up to Darkfall Cave. Oh, this isn't where I wanted to go. Oh, come here, horse. Where are you going? Where's my horse gone? Oh, he's running off over here. Yeah, we need to go a little bit further north. I fast travel to the wrong location. Thankfully it's not too far, it's just here. Darkfall Cave. I wonder where it is. I think that's the normal way through. So maybe it's through here. This looks new. Yeah, this is definitely new. Right, another easy one to locate. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have any issues with this. Castle Thorn entry. Started. The Thorn without a rose. Explore Castle Thorn. Deep in the mountains I've stumbled upon a massive castle. Though it lies in ruins, it seems I am not the first to arrive here. I should explore. And so we shall. Oh, this is quite creepy, quite intense, with all these gargoyles just like seemingly staring at you. Looks like we're in a graveyard. Castlethorn Chapel. Yeah, typical Trainwiz fashion. It's given us one map marker to go to, but we have many locations to go through. I'm going to stick to where it's telling me, but hopefully at some point it'll guide us to go through these extra doors as well. Already this place looks huge. Let's go into the main hall. Thorn family Bulwark. Magic and health regenerate 50% faster, resist 15 points, poison and disease. That's a strange effect to put on vampire armor. Vampires already resist 100% of poison and disease, I thought. Yeah. These are the prisons. Oh gosh. That's not unnerving. Another one there. Ugh. I'm going to ignore that. Don't appear to be much down there. Torture tool. We are not alone down here. You sleep in these beds? No. Must be... oh, Thorn family lockbox. Soul gem fragments. Maybe we're going to need them for something. So I'm going to take them because that lockbox has got a symbol on it. They can be quite overwhelming, the Trainwiz dungeons. And they're incredibly detailed, but I liken them to, a little bit to like Hydra heads. Like you've got like 2 corridors to go down, and you think, all right, I'll go down this left one, and I'll go down the right one next, and then you go down the left one, and then there's 3 more corridors. So you think, right, okay, well I'll start with the first one. And then you go to that one, and then there's 3 more, and you're like, oh my god, I'm not going to remember which ones I've been down here. There's so many, just always different ways to go. Net jelly. Weird that door opened for me. Oh, now this one's shut. You're gonna wake up, Mr. Gargoyle, now. Oh, we can't seem to get round. That looks like the head, the upturned head of a more like Bal shrine. Wow. Adventurers of all races, all with one thing in common. They're all dead. Answer the call. To all noble adventurers of Skyrim, my name is Morayan Ingerian, and I come to you with a grave request. Your lands are in danger, besieged by a threat few of you are aware of, and fewer still can conquer. The infamous Castle Thorn has been dormant for ages, but now there are signs of life within its walls. Lady Thorn, a powerful vampire, seeks to come back to life and wreak havoc on your lands once again. As her descendant, it falls to me to stop her. But I cannot fight this battle alone. I need the help of strong and fearless warriors to enter Castle Thorn and put an end to Lady Thorn's plans once and for all. But beware, this will not be an easy task. As a vampire lord, Thorn wielded powerful abilities. Even now her castle is filled with traps, enchantments and dangers. If you are up to the challenge, then we need you. Your bravery will be rewarded with treasures beyond your wildest dreams, but more importantly you will have saved our land from the evil grasp of Lady Thorn. So gather your swords, bows and magic spells, find me at Castle Thorn and let us put an end to this threat together. The fate of Skyrim rests on our shoulders. Will you answer the call? Me and the lads saw the ad in a tavern, not sure why nobody's picked it up, but the barman said it's only been up for a week. Glint's got good silver and me and Roderick took down a few bloodsuckers some winters ago. We'll march up to this Morayan or what have you with whatever vampiric nonsense he's so afraid of and get a nice castle out of it. Took 2 days hiking to finally reach it and had to pass through some old caverns on the way. Elikaz says it's some sort of old elf estate. Most of the old roads to it collapsed ages ago, but Shaw's bones, this place isn't a castle, it's more like a lost city. Towers and walls that must go on for miles. Whoever built this place just decided they might as well never stop. It's not the season for it, but this deep in the mountains it doesn't quite matter. We reached the main hall and we're snowed in for now. Elikaz said she thought she heard a haughty voice calling for help some time ago, and we've been spelunking through the place all day now. I've cleaved through enough skeletons and ghosts to say that it's definitely haunted, that's for sure. I'm not sure what's vampiric about it. The funny thing though, there's a lot of interesting placements. Roderick stumbled upon a fresh looking plate of fruits and cheese and bit right into it before he was sent into a coughing fit. The vampire lady here was a fan of wax food, it looks like. We got turned around in some hallway somewhere and nobody's seen Elikaz since. Glint's determined to press on. We find the elf, we find Elikaz for better or worse. Found a few notes written by an unsuspecting patron too. It seems he's been running into the same trouble as we did. But if he's as lost as we are, how did he get the message out? How did he figure out what was going on here? Something isn't right. Not all the food is wax, and ain't wax supposed to rot anyway? Roderick found a skeleton behind a locked door. A dead skeleton, mind you. Thing must have been over 100 years old and crumbled to dust when we moved it, yet it was clutching an apple as ripe as if it was plucked this morning. It's all wrong. It's like someone froze time in this damn castle but did it all wrong. The whole place is crumbling, yet plants are blooming as if they've been freshly watered. Not a single bottle of wine is gathering dust even when it's lying next to some wrecked chairs, and there's not a single sign of that damn elf. Most of the castle's been cleared out, but this whole place is such a maze that it's hard to figure out where to go. where to go next. Glint agreed we should camp in what I guess used to be the kitchens for the night and start trying to map things out in the morning. Food seems safe enough to eat, time frozen or not. I just don't have a good feeling about any of this. There's been no sign of Elikaz, and I swear someone's been locking and closing doors on us. Well, yeah, we've experienced that. Just what kind of place is this? Interesting. Yeah, it is like a maze, and we've also experienced the same issue with doors as what they have. Lots of gems in there, but not a lot else, it would appear like. Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Where do you lot come from? Strange how they all sort of stand around and don't attack. This place is giving me the creeps. Right, back to the courtyard, or out to the courtyard. Here we go. Gargoyles. These things have always freaked me out. Ever since you first encounter one in Dim Hollow Crypt. Oh nice, a torture tool by the bed. Along with a saw and a child's doll. Okay. Oh gosh, all the doors have shut. Yeah, this place is really starting to make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. These mannequins as well. Got a right cold chill down the back of my neck.
You're mine.
More creepy mannequins. Mannequins. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, no, this is a big red flag for me. And they like make weird noises as well. No, I am not okay with this. I know I'm partial to a good horror game, but mannequins freak me out. Which way are we supposed to be going? Up. Oh god, there's more of them here. Oh, did you hear that sound that one made then? Oh. No, I wish I could. I wish you could see the hairs on my arm right now. I mean, I know this is only Skyrim, but yeah, mannequins are a big. Yeah, they freak me out, and I'm not putting that on. Oh, Sentinel. These are quite mean. Thought I'd leveled up then, but we're almost there. Oh gosh. Call these. Answer the call, answer the call. There's lots of answer the call. Mad ramblings. The trap is set, the advertisement posted, they'll come, they will have to. Even now my mind stretches across the estate. Even nook. I think that should be every nook, every cranny. My power may be centralised in this ethereal body, but my true self is Castle Thorn. I am its doors, its windows, its crevices, and with the life force taken from each peasant that comes through my threshold, my insight grows. I'll find Lady Thorn's final secret, the plan within the plan within the plan. The sea of spires will not elude me, not when I have time. The heart of the house, the heart of myself, even separated from myself. It still beats, I cannot let it be taken, I cannot let it be destroyed. So long as it beats, I have time. Time to unravel this tomb. Time to find Lady Thorn. The populace will feed it. There's always adventurers looking for the next great adventure. The right notes. The right note is posted in the dead of night and they'll come running. Did always feel like it was a bit of a trap, didn't it? Oh gosh, please. Please stop this. I'm not having a good time as it is with the mannequins. And now everything's kind of dialed up a little bit. The doors shutting is freaking me out. There we go, now we've leveled up. Don't know how to level up. Maybe we could do unhindered, maybe. We'll leave it for now, carry on. Defeat the castle's master. Ah, yeah, this was one of the images we saw. I remember this, of the light coming in. Oh gosh. This Lady Thorn. Mayor and Ingarian. Oh wow, that was a strong hit. Well, we've defeated her. Now what? Defeat the castle's master. We have done. It's not moving on from... Oh. Gosh. Nearly fell in there then. We're supposed to go down there. know if we were. Find a way to render Moraine vulnerable. Okay. What's in this strong box? Sapphire. She's going to give us a bit of a kicking if we're not careful. Can't get through there. Ray Assassin, what's this? %to each attribute to absorb 25 points of health, stamina, or magicka. Can we hit it with this? Resisted absorb. Ebony arrow, necklace of warmth. There's something in this room. What's this? The orcish scaled armour, that's nothing new. I'm just going to turn the difficulty down while I try and work this out, because I don't want to just blast through all my potions. What does it say? Find a way to render Mayovan vulnerable. I chased a lick into some forgotten bedroom of the castle, but he crackles with power. I don't think I can harm him normally, not without finding some sort of weakness. Liches usually have some item. I phylactery or something similar. Okay. Maybe there's a part of under here that I've not explored. Let's keep having a look. Doesn't appear like it. So this is the only way through. Still can't do any damage. Heart of the house. It looks like there's a way to render Moraine vulnerable. Bottoms up. Oh my gosh. There we go. Have to eat the heart. Oh, I should have put the difficulty back up. What am I doing? I just did that on novice. Search Moraine's body for clues. Castle Thorn Master Key. Soul Gem Fragments. Moraine's Diary. Finally reached the castle. I am perhaps the first in centuries to do so. Not even looters dare touch these grounds. The hike has taken too much out of me. Were I 50 years younger and not riddled with this detestable plague, perhaps I could continue onwards. For now I will rest and collect my thoughts. There is evidence of a great battle here which supports the evidence I could find. Some group of adventurers brought Lady Thorn down along with her armies. But that leaves enough necromantic material for me to make my own army. Not as sturdy after more than half a millennia rotting in a rotting castle, but they will make do. To the few that still know of her, Lady Thorn is nothing more than a vampiric footnote in Hafinger's history. A powerful but minor vampiric noble content to sit in a vast castle until some hapless tourist ran a sword through her head. But as her descendants, those of Clan Ingerian, we knew her as the greatest alchemist of the Direni, perhaps in all of Tamriel. Our archive of her notes may be incomplete, but it gave me power beyond my wildest dreams. Sadly, not the power to avoid contempt and persecution from those in High Rock, nor to avoid the ravages of time and disease. But no amount of dusty books can compare to the source. I have heard greater whispers, and my family kept one final secret before I wrung it out of their dying lungs. Lady Thorn was not slain that day. She is still out there somewhere. I am convinced of it. Lady Thorn is still alive, or at least still conscious in some form. There are evidence of some rituals, fragments of powerful soul gems, encodings of some transliminal juncture, even correspondence of some unknown third party. Lady Thorn knew that the Grey Host would lead her to end. She made a deal with someone, a deal to continue on. If I could find her, speak with her, or, if unwilling, rip those secrets out of her head. But I need time. My necromantic servants have to carry me now. The disease has ravaged my limbs to nothing. I am only thankful that I have the strength to keep my eyes open and that my mind has been left intact. So long as that's the case, I have nothing to worry about. Whatever secrets to vampirism I hope to find here, there aren't any. Lady Thorn seemed ultimately uninterested in a form she already occupied, leaving it up to some third party to the west to unravel. But her notes are still incredible. The formula, a lifetime of study. If I can't find a cure to my ailment, I can nevertheless find a path forward to rightfully deserved power. It took ages to unravel her notes, but I've come to understand what Lady Thorn truly was, a woman with 1,000 plans. It seemed that this grey host whom she followed didn't enjoy the privilege of her total loyalty. A survivor like her had plans upon plans, contingencies in case inevitable disaster. Among them is something peculiar, a formula for a form of self-induced lichcraft. The process had long been one I considered, and while horse flesh may be easy to come by, the heart of lich escaped me. It was like trying to open a locked cabinet when the key was inside. But with this, I won't need a lich's heart, my own will do. The process has worked, my mortal shell has fallen away, and all that remains is me. No longer a sickly thing, unworthy to his name. I am a chrysalis of power, every fibre of my soul seeping into the bricks of this rotting ruin. But it's not enough. I had hoped that this merge would grant me the insight to find her final secret, her last contingency. But even as powerful as I become, there is still more to be done. My power can always grow. There is life here, enough life to expand. In the meantime, it is essential I hide my heart. Lady Thorn was brought low by a group of adventurers, and I have shed whatever ego my mortal body once had. I cannot pretend that some determined spell sword could not reach my inner sanctum. Precautions must be taken, and I have time. In the depths of her notes I found a name, a location, the Sea of Spires. Whatever it is, there are soul gems that are attuned to it. Some piece of a ritual capable of reaching it. She's there, I know she is. I just need to find these pieces of this final puzzle. I have time. Wow, that was a certainly a mouthful. So, what do we need to do? We have 2 soul gem fragments to recreate Lady Thorn's ritual, and we need to put them into a brazier. So it uses the same method as the last location we're in. So we just need to find the other 2 fragments. Oh no, not the bedrooms. Hate the bedrooms. This is where we had the run-ins with the mannequins. It would appear like the bedrooms is where the pieces are as well. So we've got one straight down and across, and then one more over that way. How do we get through? Do we have to go down? Oh no. Keep away from me, you freaks. I think it's possible to get, like, diseases from that water, because it does not look clean. It's too quiet down here. Far too quiet. So I had been in this location before. Yeah. Another strong box that I was probably stood on when I was killing you. Well, they were a lot more easier to find than the last location that ended up being a bit of a car crash. Why have we got 2 doorways to go through now, I wonder? Find the soul gem points to recreate Lady Thorn's ritual. We have done. Place soul gem fragments in Lady Thorn's brazier. Yeah, that's where we want to go. I thought there were more mannequins over there, then my heart rate went up a few notches. Where's that coming from? Grey soldier. Ah, it's the same. Same effects as the bow, but just on a. Is that a warhammer? I'm not going to bother unlocking that. We're having a tough time with some of these chests. Oh, more soul gem fragments. 5 pieces now. So we need to place them in here. So where do we go? Ah, here we are. Oh no. No, 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 no. Stay away. Ugh. What a strange portal that is. Enter the Sea of Spires. Wow. Conquer the Sea of Spires. How do we get through there? Oh gosh. Bone men. Have to kill all these first. Yeah, there we go. It's a Spire of Breath. Something to do with shouts, maybe. My word. What am I looking at? Ah, more things that need to be killed. Done it. I'm appreciating the linearity of this place versus what the Soul Cairn is normally like. Touch wood. That is a landmark nightmare. Or lack of landmark nightmare. Spire of Flesh. Oh gosh. Atalat Fenranson. He hits hard. Akmakar Fenrarson. Oh, I'm nearly dead. Three bone men to match the 3 bone men you normally face. How do we get out? Spire of Blood. Ah, this is the place. Another one from the images. Oh gosh, what's this? Oh, we can't get out now. Brilliant. Looks like some form of vampire lord there that we're going to have to face. Lady Thorn. You have contracted sanguinaire vampirus. Do I have a potion of cure disease? No. I have to sort that out. Vampiric Alchemy added. What's Vampiric Alchemy? Summons forth and grants a cache of various useful potions. Well, we have to try that out. Which way did we come in? Is this the way out? Lady Thorn's journal, number 4. Radha al-Saran's little plans are noble, ideal even, but I did not survive this long bowing to a king who sits in the basement of dwarves plotting dominion. Alchemy has got me this far, bargains will get me the rest of the way. The ideal masters were hard to contact, but agreeable. Whatever demise the people of Skyrim think I might suffer, should I suffer it, they will be there to assist. The Sea of Spies is not an ideal home, but I've lost and regained my footing from worse positions. There is so little I could keep on me, notes, some alchemical materials, but I plan for the worst. I have awoken in the Sea of Spires. The whispers of the ideal masters are in my head. Am I dead? A ghost? A soul? I'm not certain, but I've my wits about me. That will be enough. I've lost track of time, I don't understand how. I expected, if not a palace, at least comfortable quarters, but I've been given a hovel in this tower and little more. Periodically things arrive, mortals sometimes, other times servants of the ideal masters, and always the whispering, the endless whispering. This was not part of the bargain. The whispers are louder sometimes, before fights, after fights. I did not understand at first, but now there are numbers. Deals, bargains, and wagers. The Sea of Spires is not a sanctuary, it's an arena, a pit for the masters to trade their servants and test them in combat for some sick purpose. There are some fighters who still have their minds, still capable of speech. A trio of brothers sometimes are my opponents. We are not friends, but there was advice given in the heat of battle. Do well, impress the masters, and you are given boons. My chance is in there, no matter how slim. They promised me, they said that one good fight, and I'd been given what I need. I was given a broom and a rug. There is no escape, there is only the combat. There's the broom that she was given. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, that's where we entered. Let's just go down and explore this room, see if there's any other entrances. Don't think so. Oh, I've got a chest here. Just some soul gems. Okay, we'll make our way out. Oh no, I thought we'd been done with this. There's Oblivion symbol. What have we got here? Fountains of blood. Thorn entry. So that was that little room that we looked at the side that I didn't go in. Just a way out. Yeah, Darkfall Cave. Oh, hello there. Right, let's see what this power does. Vampiric Alchemy. What was it he said? Summons forth and grants a cache of various useful potions. Potion of blood added, potion of ultimate healing, ultimate magicka, ultimate stamina. I wonder what cost 7 is. What does it cost? Elixir of lockpicking, potion of ultimate well-being added. Your follower tires of waiting and leaves. Who even knows what follower that is? Okay, there we go. 2 new locations. You'll have to let me know what you think. If you've stuck with it to the end, to this point, thank you. That first section was hard yards. Don't think it was as good as the other 2 locations. I didn't enjoy it as much as the other 2 locations anyway, the 2 Dwarven Delves ones. Probably partly because the first location I had a few issues with, but that second one, I don't think I'll be going back and playing that anytime soon. This isn't a game that really ever sort of makes the hairs on me stand on edge, but I was really not enjoying the that bedroom area with the mannequins. I'm glad I've done it, but yeah, I think once is enough for me. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here, and yeah, I'll see you next time on the channel, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be picking up the Let's Play series. We're going to be carrying on with the Fallout Let's Play series, and we're also going to be testing out the Bard's College expansion from the same mod author who did the East Empire expansion. So yeah, expecting very good things from that. I've heard it has got a fully voice acted cast, whatever you want to call it, similar to what the East Empire did. So it's going to be pretty good. I've heard from some people that it feels like it's sort of Bethesda quality DLC. So yeah, that should be very interesting. So yeah, we will look out for that on the channel sometime soon. So yeah, I am Mike the Gaming Dad. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.